Today we're going to be checking out the accuracy of the Bear Creek Arsenal lightweight threaded barrel for the Ruger 1022 and their copy of this, and that's coming up next year on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. First off, I'd like to thank Bear Creek Arsenal for sending this barrel out to the channel. Not only did they send it out, I am an affiliate of theirs, but if there's anything that I see with issues with this, I will tell you guys about it. What we have today is 5 different kinds of ammo. These are some of the ones I had good luck in my Shaw heavy barrel, so I figured I'd try them out in this. Am I expecting the same accuracy as the Shaw heavy barrel? No, but I figured this is probably the most accurate ammo I got, except for maybe the auto match. I picked this up just because I know a lot of people can pick this up cheap at Walmart, and I wanted to try that out. So what we're going to do is we're going to get it set up, and we're going to shoot some groups here. These are going to be 5-shot groups at 50 yards. Alright, the first group we're going to shoot today is going to be the auto match here. We're going to shoot 5 rounds. We are going to put these dead center into the target here. Now, I do want you guys to know, disclaimer before anybody gets excited here. I do have a muscle disease. I am a shaky person. I can do decent groups, but don't hold this testing to say that this is a garbage barrel if I shoot horribly too. So, let's go ahead and get started. Just going to get comfortable here, and like I said, we're going to shoot dead center of the target. We are at 50 yards. Alright, from here, does not look like that great of a group. Pretty much what I expected from this ammo and me on it. We'll check this at the end and we'll see what the group size is when we go inside. Alright, now we're going to go to the top left and we're going to be using the Arms Core ammo here. This is what I got the gun sighted into, so hopefully it does halfway decent here. So we'll go to the top left with this one. That group is not looking good at all here. We had one that did not fire. I'm going to pop this back in here. I've had this problem with this ammo before. So we'll do this and put this in there. Alright, that one is not going to go off, so we're just going to make that a 4-shot group. Alright, next thing we're going to shoot here is going to be the CCI standard velocity. Now on the standard velocity, they are 1070 feet per second on there. We'll go back to Arms Core. They don't have nothing on their box at all. And I don't think the Federal did either. That's why I didn't mention it. I didn't see the feet per second on it. 1200 feet per second on that. One thing I forgot to mention while I was doing these. So let's go ahead and start with the CCI standards here. Now we're going to go for the top right. Pretty much these do good in everything I have ever shot them in. So let's see how they do in this one. Top right. Alright, looks like I pulled that one shot there. Looks like they grouped a little bit better, but really not too impressed. I know I've shot way better with these so far. Let's keep moving on. Alright, next group we're going to shoot is going to be with the CCI Mini Mags. I've done good groups of these before also. So we're going to put these in the low right corner. See how we do with these. Alright, looks like I might have thrown a couple, but I might have had a good group going too. With my muscle disease, I have known to throw a couple. So far I think those were the best ones. So now the next thing we're going to move on to, and our final one, is going to be the Normatak 22. Everything I've ever shot this in is shot great in, pretty much. Which is not much, with me not being a big rifle shooter here. But it's always been a pretty accurate round. Low left corner. Alright, from here, they don't look like they group that well either. So let's go ahead and grab that target, take it inside, and we'll measure them out and see how we did. Alright, now we're back inside. Let's go over the groups that we got here. The very first one we got here is going to be the Federal Auto Match. On the Federal Auto Match, we got a group size of 1.44 inches. Now, this is not a very good group size, but I'll tell you guys what, these were all at 50 yards, by the way. I think I mentioned that at the beginning. But I can tell you that 4 of these are pretty dang close together. I think if I spend a little bit more time with this ammo, and maybe I've done this test where I shot every single one of these targets with Federal Auto Match, I could probably get that number down on it. And then number 2, we went over to Arms Core. Arms Core is just a 4-shot group. The 5th shot didn't fire, and looking at the group through the scope, I was like, it ain't going to help it any anyways. So that's why I only did 4 shots on it. Then we're going to move over to the CCI standards. On the CCI standards, usually this normally groups real well in most of the guns that I do. This one, it did 1.72. It's not that good. But once again, with this one, if you look at the 3 in the center, they are pretty close together. And this is another one where I think if I did all 5 shots at one, or all 5 targets, by the end, I would have tightened that group up and would have got a better group of size out of it. Now we're going to move down to number 4, and number 4 was the CCI Mini Mags. Now these, the original group is 1.24, which is about the best out of all of them that we shot today. But we take that flyer out, it's 0.57 inches. This is another one. CCI Mini Mags are good. If I did the whole test and shot all 5 groups on this piece of paper with just that, I think we probably would have got about the 5.7 or right around in there, and it wouldn't have been bad. Now, the biggest disappointment to me was our last group here, which was the 5th one, which was Normatak 22. It was a 1.26. Yes, it's got basically 2 groups, 2 touching and then group of 3. This is another one that has shot good for me, but I think once again, if I did a 5-shot group with just that ammo, by the 5th shot, we probably would have had some good groups out of it. So my final thoughts on the groups here is, I think if I went through these ammos individually and had a little bit more time on it. I don't have many rounds through this barrel, and it's not really seasoned or anything. I think I could tighten these groups up a lot better and put some lot better groups together with it. But all in all, I definitely got to say the biggest disappointment was the arms core. But then again, when I shot it out of my shawl barrel, that was a heavy target barrel, and it shot a lot better out of that than it did in here. I could tighten these groups up a little bit more if you follow the channel. I'm not that greatest of a rifle shooter. But that's enough with the targets. Let me go ahead and tell you what I think about the barrel. So what's my final thought so far with this Bear Creek Arsenal barrel here? Like I said, I think if I put more rounds through it, it will season in a little bit more and it would get better on it. Is this going to be as accurate as the Shaw heavy barrel I took off from it? No. But that's not the purpose of this barrel. This barrel is a lightweight barrel, and the reason why I picked it up was to shoot groundhogs in the farmer's wood and fields with my boy, and that's where this came in good. I also think if you got a Ruger 1022, because this is threaded, and if you don't have a threaded barrel and you pick up a hush can or something like that, this is a nice affordable option for you to get into for that. I do think that I could tighten those groups up a little bit more with more practice with it and everything. But I think for the price, it's not a bad barrel at all for right now. Now you can see that I don't have it attached to the rifle. I actually got another barrel in from a different company, so I ended up putting that on there for future videos. But we will, I'm going to pick up another Ruger 1022 to throw this on, if I could find one that's kind of cheap, because I do think this would be a good thing to have in my arsenal, just for different kinds of guns to do. So far, I don't think it's too bad. Is it the greatest? No. But, like, the machine work and everything on it, it's pretty dang good. Just let me know down in the comments down below what your thoughts are. If you picked up one of these barrels, or a BC-200 from Bear Creek Arsenal, how's that working out for you? I've heard mixed feelings about it. Leave a comment down below. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there, I'm going to have links to Axle Hearing Protection, 704 Gear Hearing Protection if you're looking for a budget option, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.